Yo, what's going on, everyone? You're all very welcome to the stream. Alright, now the reason I'm making a live stream is because this is probably going to take some time, alright, and I have a lot to discuss. There's a lot of stuff going on, alright, and I've been trying to duplicate some accounts today, and the main reason I am trying to duplicate these accounts is simply because I did actually purchase an account from Brown Tango which has $2.5 trillion on it in the bank. Alright, now another thing is that is happening the account is because the other reason I want to duplicate the 2.5 trillion is because Brown Tango's account actually had dead slots on it. Alright, some of you guys don't know what dead slots are. It's basically an empty space in your garage that has a vehicle on it, but it's actually invisible and the game doesn't recognize it. And when you go to purchase a vehicle, it says that you have a free empty space in the garage, but as soon as you go to purchase a car or something into it, you cannot buy it. Alright, now me personally, I would never sell accounts that have dead slots on them. I wouldn't be doing it. But this is why I'm trying to duplicate these accounts. I want to duplicate a level 8000 and then I want to duplicate the money. That's what I want to do, and the outfits. Alright, so I'm trying to get this to work today, but I've been having some serious problems. Alright, because Rockstar implemented a hotfix. I researched on 7 Sins, and Rockstar did actually put a hotfix in the game, making things a lot harder. Alright, so without further ado, let's get right into this and try this. Alright, I'm not sure why I'm not hearing any game sound coming through OBS. I may actually check that now in a second. Just trying to get the alert here now. Like, all the timing settings that I've used in the past that worked 100% of the time, they no longer work, They don't. You keep getting that Rockstar Game Services are unavailable alert. Now, I'm not sure why there's no game sound working on OBS for some reason, and I'm streaming right now, so I'm probably not going to be able to change this around. Properties, we want to do game capture. There we go. You should have game sound there now. Alright, so we're going to log into the receiver account. I'm going to disconnect the internet, accept the alert, hit the right bumper. Once the online and the story mode go off the screen, we're going to count 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to reconnect. 1, 2. I'm going to turn the controller off. And I usually do 25 seconds on the first time and about 25 to 30 seconds on the second time, but every single time that I'm doing this, I keep getting that Rockstar fucking services are temporarily unavailable every single time, and I'm not the only one having this problem. There's a couple of people having this issue, and I won't have to be duplicating accounts only for Brown Tango having dead slots on the accounts that he's selling. Me personally, I'd never sell an account with fucking dead slots. That's just me. I wouldn't. I'd never do it. I make sure every time I'm duplicating accounts that I have them set up in a way that they won't have dead slots on them. You don't want to have dead slots on accounts, guys. You just honestly don't, fucking going through all the hassle of trying to fix it then as well is a pain in the ass. They can be fixed, but you just gotta know what caused them, So I'm just going to leave my internet do its thing here, or my game I should say. And this is where has been happening. Every single time you go up into the clouds, you think you're going to spawn into a lobby and you get the Rockstar game services are temporarily unavailable. You keep getting that alert every single fucking time. And that is because of Rockstar implementing a hotfix into the game. And I'm not the only one having this issue. I've read on 7 Sins there's a lot of people having this issue. And it's kind of, sometimes you will get into the lobby and other times you won't. And then Archive Router is just giving me a massive fucking migraine today. I get so far as to spawning into the lobby. I try to put on the fitted suit jacket. I try to walk out of the clothing store. I lag my internet connection. Normally it doesn't kick me offline, but today it's just been kicking me offline straight away. You know, it's just honestly so much of a pain. And then you get the Rockstar Game Services are temporarily unavailable every single fucking time you do this. You keep getting that alert. And it's like, it used to never happen, you know. And this, right as of right now, this duplication glitch is semi-patched. And the reason I say semi is because there's a hotfix here that's messing us up. And it's like 50-50, you know what I mean? I won't even say 50-50, it's like, you know, 80-20 I'd say. You know, as you can see, I hit it here, right? But I cannot save the level 8000, okay? I cannot save that normally, you know, and the only way I can save that, is to go to a clothing store and put on a suit jacket, walk out and trigger a save, right? And every single time that I use this program, which is Archive Router, it's actually lagging my connection so bad today that I'm not able to basically get saving failed and then re-enable my connection just in time to get save successful. I'm not able. You'll see it now in a second. Now I have just restarted my computer, so hopefully restarting my laptop might have sorted the issue out, but I doubt it. I'd say I'm going to get kicked offline. So I'm literally lagging my internet right now, alright? Trying to get that save unsuccessful and then re-enable my connection to get the save successful. But I don't even get a chance, I get kicked offline straight away. So I just re-enable my connection here. Now maybe restarting my computer might have helped. Alright, it might have helped. We need to see save successful. Alright, we got it. Alright. We're still in the session. Going to go to style. Force another game save. And now I'm going to go back to story mode. And when I've done this last time, what actually happened was I spawned in to an online session. Normally it saves everything. And all I got was like one modded outfit, a level 1. And I had the money that I had when I started out. You know, which is like 9 grand or something. So hopefully this works. So we're going to go over to online, play GTA Online, close friend session, and we're going to hit retry. Alright, you should say joining GTA Online. And I've noticed as well that on this orange save circle, it's taken a very long time to give you the joining GTA Online. Alright, normally that is instant. So there's a lot of stuff kind of going on here. You know, there's a lot of stuff kind of going on. So, you know, like I got this far earlier. I've got this far. And you think, like, you spawn in, right? And you think you have everything saved. And what happens is you're like a level 1. But you have the last modded outfit that you were wearing. And I've been having issues with Archive Router. Right. Right, so everything did save here. We have the MK2. I rang my mechanic earlier, and my mechanic was like, sorry, nothing I can do, you got no rides in the garage. And then I actually checked,
What you need, boss? Some wheels?
Right, so we have the properties. Now, this is the way I set up my second character, alright? Anytime I make an account, I always put my second character as like a stacked account with the Luxos. So that if I ever need to make more money, I can sell these. Now, the Luxos used to be the most expensive vehicle to, well, the most, basically you get the most money in the game if you sold the Luxos. But then the MK2 got increased as price. So now they sell for like I think, is it 3 million or something? Right. So
Okay, I got stuff to do.
I always just force another game save. So we'll just do this. Right. Now this account currently has 7.9 billion. And the way it works is 7.9 billion can be copied over to PlayStation 5. But anything above 8 billion won't migrate to PS5. And on Xbox you can migrate accounts up to 2.5 trillion. Alright. 2.5 trillion. So the main reason I'm making dupes today is because this is a brand new account that I just made, alright? Now I've done the female first because normally what happens is if you duplicate the male, alright, you're basically your first character. If you have a female in your first character and you have a male in your second, you'd want to duplicate the second character first. Because what happens is if you duplicate the first character, your second character, whatever character's in basically in your second character slot, they get corrupted, alright? So what I'm wondering is, I said I'd actually try duplicate the female first, that's in my slot 2, and see if everything passed over to my male character. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, I always leave GTA Online, right? So I'm just going to force another game save just to be safe. Right, so we have it here. And I'm going to leave GTA Online. I'm going to log out of the donor account. And then I'm just going to close the application and load the game back up. I'm on an Xbox Series X doing this. But you can't duplicate accounts that are actually next gen accounts, like enhanced. If they're on enhanced edition already, you cannot do it. You have to use the Xbox One version of the game. But this, honestly now, it's been a pain. It's a pain, like, it's like hit and miss. I used to hit it every single fucking time, and now I can't. And there's only one reason why I'm making this account today, and I want to transfer 2.5 billion over to this account. Because I actually purchased an account off Brown Tango, and it has about 4 fucking dead slots on it. You know what I mean? And personally, I would never sell accounts that have dead slots on it. It's like some people say dead spots, other people say dead slots. The correct term is dead slots, because basically, like, what happens is, you see some people, they'll call an elegy out because, like, I'm not blaming anybody, but a lot of people don't understand how the game works. You know, like, they'll use an elegy to receive a plane. And what you're actually doing is you're putting a plane, an aircraft, on top of a car slot. And then you're forcing that car slot into your hangar. You know, you're putting it into your hangar. And then what happens is, you go to buy a vehicle in your garages. It says that you have an empty space, that you have about 3 or 4 empty spaces free. And as soon as you go to purchase a vehicle into them empty spaces, you can't. Because what actually is happening is there's actually either a special vehicle, such as a plane, in your garages, and it's invisible. You don't know what's there. The only way to fix it is either, if you don't know what caused it, right? So if it was a plane in your hangar, you'd have to destroy all the modded planes, right? And you can't do that without selling them. And what happens, every time you sell a vehicle, it goes towards your daily sell limit. So chances are you're going to hit your daily sell limit. The only other option for garages is to go around and blow up every single car that you own. So you'd have to replace them all with street cars, drive them out, blow them up. You know? It's a fucking pain. At least if you know what caused this. So if you receive, like, say, a plane or maybe a Kinjali or something from the facility, and you use like a fucking elegy, you know straight away that whatever vehicle has that slot on it, you need to basically override it with a streetcar, blow it up, and then try buy your Kinjali. You know, it's just, Brown Tango sold me an account that has like 4 fucking dead slots, and I don't know the history on that account, so I don't know what he used to receive planes. I don't know what caused it, you know. I honestly don't. So I'm on my male character here. So as you can see, guys, right, as you can see, this is why you need to duplicate accounts twice. You can't just duplicate one character and just say, yeah, I'm finished, because what happens is you go to outfit. As you can see, you have none. Go to accessories. There's going to be outfits are going to be missing. So now what I need to do is I need to duplicate my male. But what I want to do before I actually do that, alright, I want to show you guys what I mean by why I want to do this. Alright, so this account here is the account that I bought off Brown Tango. Alright, now I'm not hating on Brown Tango. I have great respect for him. But just me personally, any accounts that I ever sold, I made sure that I had them set up correctly. I had them set up the right way, so that people ain't going to be losing out on garage space. Because like, if you've dead slots on your account and you don't know what caused them, it's going to be a headache to fucking fix them, you know. Like, I received a Brickgate 6x6, which is like the asset lab. I received one of them incorrectly, and it was a hell of a job to fucking fix it. A hell of a job. You have to fucking do Bogdan, you have to pull the Brickgate out, and then if the Brickgate slot is not tied to the asset lab, when you try drive it into the nightclub and override it with a bike, it just disappears. You know? And then like, there's methods where you can spawn online with your second character's vehicles. So you'd have to do that glitch, have a Brickgate that like is perfect on your second character, spawn online on your first character with your second character's vehicles, make a change to the Brickgate, then you'd have to do Bogdan, pull that Brickgate out, put it into the nightclub, and then force it back into the fucking freak shop again. And then go back onto your character 1 with the normal vehicles and do the same process again. And that time it will fix everything, you know, but it's just a pain in the arse. But I'm going to show you now what I mean. I'm sure like some of you guys watching this might have experienced this fucking thing. Right? So this is the account that I got off Brown Tango. Right? So I just want to show you what happens. So you guys decide, oh lovely, I'm going to fill up my account here, right? I'm going to fill up my account. And I'm going to just say like you're trying to buy a vehicle, right? So as you can see, this is full, right? Full. Right, so you have basically every garage filled, right? And then all of a sudden you come to the facility or something, and as you can see, empty, right? It's saying that it's empty, that you have a free space in here, 2 free spaces. You go to buy a car, not sold, right? And what I always do with accounts, I'll check the account, and I'll also go to buy a motorcycle into the clubhouse. We have 3 in here, so altogether we have 5 dead slots on this account. Bang, can't buy it, not sold. Bang, can't buy it. And it can be caused by anything. As you can see, there's no mule on the account. There's special vehicles. Now I didn't actually check this entire account out to see like what is modded, what is not modded. But I know there's a good couple of modded rides on this account. So this is just stock. That's stock. I want to actually see what the outfits are like. I have something like this. That's a Beth outfit. I made something like that. Pink camo. Red. Purple.
Hey, man.
I actually like the outfits.
Buddy, let's go down to the
Oh, you should have put a white fucking duffel bag on the back of that. Just pure white. Why? Yeah, I like this. This is cool. I like this. So I just ran straight into the fuck.
I gotta move Ice City.
Oh.
Fuck this.
You see, what I want to do right now is I'm going to keep this account for storage. Like, a lot of the modded cars on it, like, they're grand and all, but I make my own cars on PS, you know, so I kind of have my own personal preferences to fucking cars. And, you know, I always use like flash rims and stuff. If you look at my videos, you'll always see like I have flashing wheels on the fucking cars. That's just the way I make cars. But there's a good couple of modded cars and stuff on this, you know. So like I'm not hating on Brown Tango, but personally I just would never sell an account that has fucking dead slots, because some people won't know any better. You know, some people won't cop it, but they'll be wondering, like, when they go to buy, they go to fill up their account and they can't fill it. And I don't know where them dead slots are caused by. I don't know if Brown Tango received planes using LGs or any, whatever, you know. And some of them are just stock. This is nice though, I like this. This is fucking nice. That is nice, that. Centorno. Is that? It is a Centorno, isn't it? Yeah. I'm very picky, like, when it comes to cars. Very, very picky. Suppose, like, it's a handy account for Xbox to have storage, like. But this is the thing that I want. It's the money. And the outfits as well. But whenever I do an account, I always make sure that I have it done right. You want to have everything in order. You know what I mean? So what I'd often do is I'd duplicate an account first, a brand new character. And I'd have, say, the money. I'd use the money to buy all of the special vehicles. I'll buy the Terabyte, the Avenger, you know, everything. Now this is nice. That is nice, I like that. That is nice. I'm very picky, like, when it comes to fucking cars and stuff. Alright, Joker, what's the crack, man? And I don't like having fucking multiple terabytes on the account either. Because it's risky. If you guys ever go to merge off a terabyte and then you use Bogdan, you use the Bogdan merge and you pull your fucking terabyte into your nightclub and then you buy over that, like, you buy over that terabyte. What actually happens is you now have a car on top of your fucking terabyte slot. You know? Now I'm not going to make any changes to that. But sometimes what happens is people will pull their terabyte out of the nightclub. They'll put it, or they'll basically the fucking terabyte garage. They'll pull the terabyte out. They'll put it into the nightclub. They'll overwrite it with a bike. And then they'll sell the bike. And then they'll drive the terabyte outside. And they'll force a terabyte down into B4. Or the B5 is it, the terabyte garage. And they'll buy over the original terabyte that's in here. And then what happens is the terabyte returns to stock. Because what happens is, when you pull your normal terabyte, the slot attribute to that terabyte also follows. And when you buy over the vehicle, the slot is still tied to that terabyte. So whatever vehicle you put over the slot, when you go to the terabyte garage, it's going to show the exact same fucking thing. So when you buy over it with a stock vehicle, your terabyte down the terabyte garage is going to turn stock. You know, that's why it's such a risky process. This is why I don't like buying accounts that have modded vehicles on it. You know, don't get me wrong, it helps people out. You know, I wanted to bring a few cars over to Xbox. So this account is going to be a storage account. But I don't like buying accounts that have modded vehicles on them already, because you don't know the history. You don't know what way them vehicles were received. You know, if you have special vehicles, you have airplanes or whatever, you don't know how those airplanes were received. You don't know if the vehicles were received correctly or not. You know? So what I need to do is, I need to go on the other account here, and I need to duplicate the mail. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this account that I'm on right now, and I'm going to duplicate the money. Because I know that my donor accounts are actually set up the right way. They have all stock vehicles, but that's the way that I want my account set up. That everything is ready to go. So if I want to, say, receive modded vehicles in the future, if I want to receive, say, a modded plane, I will call a plane out from my hangar, have that tied to my character as the last vehicle tied to my character. So when I receive the modded version of the plane, I'm actually pulling the slot and the plane into the back of the MOC at the exact same time. I'm pulling a plane slot into the back of the MOC. I am not having an elegy on the map. I'm pulling a car slot with a plane on top of it into the back of the MOC. Because it's never about the vehicle. Like, if some of you guys know about magic slots, right, you can put any vehicle on top of your magic slot and it'll still work as a magic slot. Because it's never about the vehicle, and it's only ever about the slot. So if you guys are receiving a special vehicle and you use a fucking elegy to receive it, now you have a special vehicle with an elegy on top of it. You know, you just need to be careful. Like, if you guys want to learn about things, I recommend going checking out Cash is King on YouTube. You know what I mean? He's taught me a lot from just watching his videos. You'll get a lot of knowledge if you're trying to receive modded cars and planes and stuff like that, you know. So we'll try fucking duplicate the mail. So I need to go on the donor account, and I need to swap character to a male. Make sure that the last character is actually a male. And I'm actually working at 6 this evening, so I need to make sure and try to get everything done before then. But I don't think I'll be able to get everything finished, because of the hotfixes where you just keep getting the Rockstar game services are temporarily unavailable every fucking 2 seconds. You know, it's just a pain in the arse. Because Rockstar don't want people doing this, guys. You know what I mean? They honestly don't. They tried to patch it about 3 times already, and people just keep finding workarounds the whole time. You know? They try to do everything to patch things. That's the way it is. And the way, like, you stop having dead slots on your account when you're duping is to make sure that you dupe first, right? You duplicate the account first. And then you use the money. You only duplicate the money. And then you buy, say, all the special vehicles. You fill up your hangar. You fill up all your garages and stuff with the Luxos or whatever. And you make sure that you have a yacht. You make sure you have an Avenger. You make sure you have an MOC. An asset lab, all the special vehicles in the underground vehicle warehouse, and then you dupe your account. Does Netcode work for Android? I think it does. I don't have an Android phone. I'm using an iPhone, but I think it does, because I remember I went to the Netcode website and it says it. I think that it supports Android. I think it does work on a phone. let's see if I can lag the connection here. Just lag the game because this is a full lobby. 10-second lag, bang. You'll often notice as well, guys, like when you try to go into a session sometimes and it's a public lobby, you're gonna wait a fucking hour to get put in. So I just use netcode here or archive router, lag my internet connection for 15 seconds, and it'll say that every single player has left the game, and it puts you straight into the lobby straight away. It's the handiest thing ever. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. And we'll get put into the lobby now. It's also handy as well if you wanted to do, like, you know, cargo or something like that. You're trying to deliver cargo. You can basically just put yourself in a solo lobby. So it should load us in there now in a second. Hopefully, anyway. But archive router has been giving me a lot of problems today. It has been giving me a lot of issues. It has a mind of its own, kind of, you know. Right, so I'm on my mail here, am I?
Hey, slow person! Can we get moving, please?
Right. So, like, I have my donor account set up the way I want it. You see? I have the yacht, I have the MOC, I have the Avenger, I have the Terabyte, I have the Kazaka, I have the Asalab. Right? I have all the special vehicles. I have 20 planes, I have a full hangar, right? I have the Speedo, I have the Mule, I have the Pounder, Phantom Wedge, Runer, Technical Aqua, Wastelander, Armor Boxville, Rocket Voltec, Rampogi, Blazer Aqua, right? So I have everything set up the way I want it. I have the anti-aircraft trailer. If I go into inventory, I go to remote vehicles. I have the RC Bandito, I have the RC Tank. These are all special vehicles. Even the anti-aircraft trailer is a special vehicle. If you receive it incorrectly, you'll end up giving yourself a dead slot over it, you know? So, I have my donor account last online as a male, right? And I have my receiver account as a male. But I'm just going to double check and make sure that that receiver account is actually last logged in as a male character. Alright. Right, just load the game up fresh. And then what I'll do is I'll duplicate the account the normal way and just save the money. You know, like I love having double character level 8000. But you see, the worst thing about level 8000 is that it draws a lot of attention to you. You know that way? You'll get players that will report you in game. Now I don't know why this game isn't fucking loading for me for some reason. Like I'm literally smacking the shit out of it and it's just not loading. Fucking hell, man. Let's just start something else up. It won't load at all. What in the fuck, like? This is why I play PlayStation. Because Xbox is just fucking stupid. Look at this, man, look. Won't even load the game, like. Look. Huh? I won't even load the game. I swear, Xbox has a mind of its own. I swear to fucking God, like. Oh my God. Right. Launch now. Finally. That's why I don't play Xbox, I swear, like. Xbox is just fucking... Their dashboard is just as buggy. It's a buggy mess, like. I swear to God. I like Xbox for some things, but I mainly play on PlayStation. Because I never have problems. I don't have to worry about console bans as much. Because Xbox enforcement team, they will ban you for anything. They will ban you for anything. That's just the way they are, like. You get three accounts permanently banned on Xbox. They ban your entire console. That's the way it is. They just don't care. That enforcement team on Xbox, they don't give a fuck about customers at all. They don't care. They're out to ban. Like, that's just the way it is with them. They are out to fucking ban. You don't get a chance. Ever since I played PlayStation, I never in my life ever received a console getting banned. Ever. Xbox, I used to have Xbox 360s getting console banned for fucking modern gamer score and shit like that. I don't understand getting like banning consoles for severe cases, such as like if it was like child pornography or fucking anything like that. I don't understand people banning the system for that. That's fine, like, you know, that's totally understandable. But banning a console that someone went out and spent money on for like little offences is just fucking crazy. That's just my opinion on it anyway, you know. But the enforcement team for Xbox, they don't give people chances. They will fuck you over. I lost an account with a gamer tag worth about fucking 300, 400 fucking quid. You know. Right, let's see. Let's go and do this. Right. Left trigger, right trigger. Rockstar did bring out a hotfix for this, you know what I mean? They have made things a lot more harder. It's harder to hit it like consistently. On a consistent level, it's very hard to hit it. You know, you could be trying there about 6-7 times now lately. And I've looked on 7 Sins and people are having the same problem. You know, they have implemented a hotfix that's making things a lot harder. Log into the receiver. Disable the internet. Set the alert, right bumper. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reconnect. 1, 2. Turn the controller off. I usually wait about 25 seconds on each alert. And a lot of people kind of hit the guide button as well 6 times. Now I notice whenever I do that, I always get the Rockstar game services are temporarily unavailable every single time. I just kind of, once I see myself in the clouds, I kind of just hope and pray that I get put into a lobby. So turn the controller back on. You see the Rockstar game services are unavailable. It'll go off the screen. Turn the controller back off again. Wait another 25 seconds. But I have noticed that since this hotfix was put into the game, you get that Rockstar game services are unavailable a lot more frequent than we used to, you know. Turn the controller back on. And I don't ever kind of hit the guide button. You know, people do hit the guide button 6 times. I just hope and pray here, you know, that I get spawned into a lobby. You'll kind of know, like, because archive router, it'll kind of spike up. It'll go to like 2 megabytes per second, you know. But if it starts dropping, that's kind of when you get the Rockstar game services are unavailable a lot. Now, I don't think I'm going to get put into a lobby here because my internet connection isn't actually going up. I don't think I'll get put in. I'd say I'll get the Rockstar game services are unavailable. The internet is not spiking at all. It usually kind of goes up, cranks up to about fucking 3 megabytes, 4 megabytes. You know, it's currently on kilobytes per second right now. Yeah, I'd say I'm going to get the Rockstar game services are unavailable. I kind of know, like, when I'm going to get put into a lobby. The internet spikes. It's not doing it right now. You might be lucky if you see the weather kind of change, the clouds maybe to night time or something like that. You might be lucky you get put in. But that's why I'm doing this live, so that you guys can kind of see what the hell is going on. So as you can see, the Rockstar game services are temporarily unavailable. And you're going to be seeing that a hell of a lot more. And if you see syncing data or anything when you launch the game back up, you want to close that, right? So as you can see, syncing data, close that, left trigger, right trigger again. It's just hit and miss, honestly. It's hit and miss. I'm sorry now, people, if you hear people fucking walking around my house. My house is very busy now at the moment. I have people walking in. Disable the internet. Accept the alert, right bumper. Like, I used to be able to hit this every single time, like, without fail. Without fail, and now I'm failing a lot. You know, it's a pain in the arse. It still works, it's just hella inconsistent. Honest to fuck, like, it's so inconsistent. You see, the worst thing is you can't see what's going on behind that screen when you turn the controller off. You can't see if you hit the clouds until you turn that controller back on. You know what I mean? So that makes it a hell of a lot harder as well. You know, you can't fucking tell. Right. So hopefully we can get loaded in here this time. Plus I'm streaming as well, so that's going to use a bit of my fucking bandwidth as well. But normally, like, you'd see the connection on archive router like spike up. You'll see it like go from like 2 kilobytes up to like fucking 2 megabytes a second. Or the screen, like in the clouds, it kind of flash, you know. But it's not happening for me at all now. Some people say like disconnect the internet and then fucking disconnect your internet, hit the guide button 6 times. But anytime I do that, like, it just fucking, it literally gives me this alert every single time. But you know what? We'll try the way that people say. Because that is not fucking working for me. The way that I'm doing it, it's not working. So I'll disconnect the Wi-Fi. I'll hit the guide button 6 times. And hopefully we can load into a session. So I'll try it. My brightness is very, very low on this stream as well. I don't know if it's my phone or what. I know it's my phone. Alright. Disconnect the internet, right bumper. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reconnect. 1, 2. Turn the controller off. Wait 25 seconds. Turn the controller back on. Turn it off again. Wait another 25. And I'll do what other people say to do. I'll turn the internet off, I'll hit the guy button 6 times and see what happens. But I don't think it's gonna fucking do that. I normally like to just leave the game do its thing as soon as you see the clouds. But as of right now, I'm having issues. Oh my fucking god, man. Nothing just wants to work, does it? This just does not want to work now, like. I used to get it every single fucking time. And now I can barely hit it once. You know? I'd say roughly this is the last account that I'll ever dupe. Honest to God. I'm not even messing. Because ever since Rockstar put this hotfix in the fucking game, they're out there fucking us up. They made it so that it works, but it's so fucking hard to get it to work. Oh, I swear I'm gonna throw this controller through this monitor. That's what's gonna fucking happen. I'm honestly gonna throw this controller through the monitor. I'm not even messing. I swear to God, and if that's thinking fucking that, I don't fuck off the screen. This is honestly the worst glitch I've ever done, like. I swear, like, I don't understand where people were coming from with the comments, you know what I mean? Like, it's a cunt. It's a cunt of a glitch. Because, like, sometimes you use the same, like, I use the same timing every single fucking time. Every single time. I use the same timing. And sometimes it works, other times it doesn't. Right, that's normally what everyone does. They disconnect the internet and hit the go button 6 times. And they say that it loads them in, but it never does it for me. If anything, it just fucks me up even more. But we'll see. Alright, internet cranked up. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. But will the clouds change? That's what I'm wondering here now. Or will we get that lovely Rockstar alert that pops up every 2 fucking minutes? And this is why I always like to leave the game kind of do its thing, because you start messing around with the fucking lag and stuff, chances are it will fuck you up, you know. That's why I never disconnect the internet when I do it, but the last 2 times I've been getting the Rockstar alerts, so I said I'd try fucking do the way that everyone says to do it. This is not gonna load me in, I doubt it. I haven't seen the screen flash once in the clouds. Yeah, see? That's why I don't fucking do that way. I don't like doing that way at all. It's just gone very inconsistent. Like, honest to God, it used to never be this hard. I'd have about 5 accounts fucking duped at this rate. But as of now, guys, I'd say this is semi-patched, you know. Like, it still works, it's just a fucking nightmare to do. A nightmare. Hopefully someone might find an easier, consistent method. But as of right now, if you guys don't have a lot of patience, I wouldn't recommend you doing this, honestly. I would not recommend anyone doing it. And why shouldn't it disable that internet? Should have waited till I was signed in. But like, my timing is always 25 seconds, 25 seconds. You know. And then I just kind of leave the game do its thing once I'm in the clouds. But anytime I do that, I'm getting in fucking shit. Right, this is gonna fuck up, because normally I turn the controller back on the second time I'm in the clouds. Right, I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna leave it here now. And hopefully it puts me in a fucking session, but I don't think it fucking will, because Rockstar and their shitty fucking hotfix is after screwing everything. It's literally after screwing us. Fucking, like, sometimes it works. You know what I mean? You get loaded into that lobby and you're like, yes, you know? And then other times you don't. You get that fucking alert on the screen and you feel like just throwing the controller straight through the fucking thing. Rockstar, you're a bunch of fucking cunts. A bunch of cunts. I cannot hit this, guys, honestly. I cannot get it. And every time you see that sinking data, you have to close that. It's a nightmare. The amount of videos I done on this, like, and I get it working every single time. without fail. I'm not the only one either. There's a couple of people I know duplicate accounts like, and they're having the same exact fucking issues that I'm facing. And I've looked on 7 Sins as well, and people are having the same exact problem. I don't know any way to get it down consistent anymore. It's either hit or miss. You know what I mean? Hit or miss. I say I'm going to have the Rockstar Game Services are unavailable. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I ain't disconnecting or lagging my internet connection. No, no, no. Anytime I ever fucking do that, it just fucks me up. People say, use netcut and cut your internet completely. And then hit the fucking guide button 6 times and you load into the session every single time. It's bullshit. You know, everyone's internet is different though. You know, everyone's fucking connection, everyone's timing is different. It's not like other glitches where like you can only watch one video and it works for you every single time. Like I cannot hit this. I cannot get this to work at all. Every single fucking time. I'm using the same timing that I always use. And I'm getting this fucking alert every single time. And I know it's going to pop up syncing fucking data again. You know, like it's frustrating. Ever since they put this hotfix in, guys, I'm telling you, it's a fucking cunt. I won't be surprised if 7 Sins, whoever posted a method there before saying about this, the current workaround, I won't be surprised if they put it down as patched, you know. It does still work, it's just how many fucking times does it take you to get it, you know? Actually, no, turn that Wi-Fi back on there. Sign in first, then cut the internet. Set the alert, hit the right fucking bumper. Like, it's mad, like, you know, because you could be doing it about 10, 15 times. And then on the 15th, 16th time, then it works. Do you know that way? It's just so inconsistent. I used to hit this every single fucking time. Like, you can look at all my past videos as well on my channel. You'll see how consistent I used to hit it, like. You know. And now, with this current hotfix, it's just fucking me completely. Turn on the controller. Turn the internet back on now. I'm going to have the Rockstar Game Services are unavailable. Oh. showing me 0 fucking kilobytes per second. Normally when you get to 0 kilobytes, it's and you turn the controller back on, you have that Rockstar game services are unavailable. Like, it's like the hotfix just pops up, like, you know, it's like, I don't know what it's doing, but when you're trying to load into the lobby, it's fucking you up. It's giving you that Rockstar game services are unavailable alert. And then other times then it just, you go straight through, you load down straight away. But you kind of know when you're loading in because the screen will fucking flash. But like, as of right now, this is what I'm getting every single time. Every single time I do this. You know? And put you back to story mode again and again and again and again and again. You know, it's a fucking pain. Like, the amount of times I'm after trying now to do this. And I'd say there's a lot of people probably watching this and they're trying to get it themselves and they're having the same, they're running into the same problem. You know? And if I adjust my timing by even 5 seconds, it fucks me up. You know, so instead of doing 25 seconds, I'll do 20 this time and see what happens. Hope for the best. But I know myself, like, when I mess around with my timing, it's not good. But we'll try it. We'll do 20 seconds instead of fucking 25. If that don't work, I'll try 15. But you have to be able to load into that session. You have to be able to load into the online lobby. You don't do that, you're fucked. You know? Alright, so we'll do 20 seconds this time. Some people, they turn the controller on every 10. I find though that I tried doing that before and it never works for me. Turn the controller back on, you see the first time is fine. It's when you see it the second time that's the problem. Still on 0 kilobytes a second. Like, even though I hit this 6 times, like, I can't get put into the lobby at all. I'm getting as far as the clouds, but I can't get put into the lobby. Nope. Not at all. And what I'm wondering is if I lagged my internet for 15 seconds, would it fucking load me in to a solo lobby? I doubt it though. I don't really like doing that. I could freeze the connection and try to get into a solo public. What? I hear explosions. I'm hearing explosions. Oh man, boy, like. Guys, I think I'll be calling it a day. I think this is fucking patched, honestly. You know? Like, I'm after trying everything. Every method I can think of. And I just cannot get it to fucking work. It's just that alert, like, every single fucking time. Every single time, like. When you normally load in, it just gives you that alert every single fucking time. Every second, like, you're getting it. You think you're gonna load in, and you just get that alert, like. Every fucking time, but it's a nuisance. Screen flashed. Come on. Load me in, please. I'm sick of seeing that alert, like, I swear to fuck. Anyone else who would have put their fucking controller through the fucking, not the window, but the fucking monitor. Finally. Finally. After about 16 attempts, maybe 20.
No kidding.
You see, this is where we're going to make or break it.
Looking for stuff.
Do you know? We have to start the limit and hope that we don't get kicked offline.
You don't say.
Oh, it fucking gave me the save, did it? It gave me the save. Shit. Fuck. Normally, like, I don't use the lag switch limiter. I usually just, like, use the Wi-Fi completely and just disconnect. I need to see that save symbol when I walk outside though. Lester, please, man.
Yeah, just have a look around. Okay.
That is acting the con now.
You don't say.
It's, honestly, I'm probably going to get disconnected because our Koi router just don't want to do what I want it to do.
Everything is just getting sank.
Our Koi router is just acting the dope. Normally, like, you hit the little Wi-Fi button and it just disconnects the internet, but as of right now, it's just not fucking doing that. It's acting the cunt again like it was acting earlier. It disconnect me, like, kick me from the game.
You know, it's days like these I just fling my own shit.
It's probably going to kick me. It's going to kick me off, I'd say. Lovely. Save successful. Now I have to watch that archive router like a fucking hawk. Because sometimes it will fuck you over. It'll try disconnect your internet without you even fucking wanting to do it.
How the hell are you, woman? What?
Right, so we want to go back to story mode. We want to get put into the prologue and then go back online again. Now I'm watching Archive Router here like a fucking hawk, in case it tries to disconnect me. Retry. Should see joining GTA Online. And I have noticed that normally it used to like be instant, but it's not fucking instant anymore. You keep seeing this orange save circle for ages. It takes fucking ages. And then other things can start to happen. When you actually load into the online session, you'll be a level 1. I don't think it's gonna load me in. It's fucking... Honestly, I think this is the last account I will ever do, just because of the hassle and shit. Trying to get into the lobbies and stuff. Like, this is a close friend session. Normally it's bang, push you in straight away. I don't think anything is going to be saved, even though I don't know all the steps right. I don't think so. Just like with how long it's taking me to load in and stuff, I don't think so. We have no vehicles on the map either. I'll ring the mechanic, I'll probably have nothing.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can...
Oh no, I do.
Aight, I'll get back to work.
Service vehicles. Lovely. Outfits.
Get it.
Right. Load the game up fresh and just make sure that everything is done. And now all I need to fucking do is duplicate basically off Brown Tango's account and just like buy some ammo with the money, and I'll save the 2.5 fucking trillion. And I can also go to the clothing store and make a change to the outfits if I want to save the outfits. But these accounts don't have dead slots, you know, they don't have dead slots at all. And I myself, like, I never sell an account with fucking dead slots. Okay, having them for yourself or whatever, but don't give someone fucking an account that has dead slots and then they have to go out of their way to fucking find out what caused that dead slot and then try fix it, you know. You don't want it. I want to make sure that I have all these accounts that for when I move over to next gen, they are done. You know, they're gender swapped, they have fast run, you know, they have all the slots in order, there's no dead slots, it has all the garage spaces, it has everything ready, you know. And then, if you want to receive modded vehicles from other accounts, just do give cars to friends. Receive everything I was about to say incorrectly, but receive everything correctly so that you don't fuck your account up, you know. So here we are, we're online. We have the MK2. Ring the mechanic.
You need something, huh? One of your rides?
We have all the properties, we have cars. And there's no empty spaces on this account at all. I filled everything. As you can see, we have all the special vehicles. There's no dead slots whatsoever. Everything is filled. Everything.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
Go to services. You have everything. Like, you know what I mean? You have an asset lab. Everything is set up. Everything is set up perfectly. They're not modded vehicles, but if I wanted to receive modded vehicles, I can do that. So like, if I was doing give cars to friends, and I want to receive, say, a Phantom Wedge, when I'm glitched out, I'd make sure that the last vehicle tied to my character on the map is my old Phantom Wedge, so that the slot is on the map, so that I pull the slot and the modded version of the vehicle into the back of the MOC at the exact same time. Now this is going to be a stock version, but if I ever do want to receive a modded version, I can. I don't have to be worrying about slots out of location. I don't have to worry about it. You know? And I have a full hangar, so that if I receive a plane, I can fly it into a full hangar. Not have to worry about dead slots. I have all the MK2 variants of the weapons. And the account has fast run as well. Now sometimes I try to fucking do this and it fucks me up. Because I throw the mines too close to each other. The car fucked me there. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I was going to throw about 2 mines down, but I knew that was going to fucking happen with the fucking car. Throw that one up there. Oh, don't walk on that now. Nearly fucking died as well. Woohoo! Don't want the level, do I? Right, so now what I want to do is, there's currently 7.9 billion on this. We have the rank, we have everything, right? But I want to have 2.5 trillion on it. Right? And I want to get... Actually, I don't even know. You know, the outfits on this are nice. I like these outfits. I think I'll just keep these ones. Although if you select the dunce cap, it kind of fucks you up, you know. Kind of fucks you up. I have these outfits on like most of my dupes, so I'll probably just use the ones of Brown Tangos for this account. Right, so we have a mail online right now. Right. So I'm going to log out of the receiver and log into Brown Tango's, the account that I bought at Brown Tango. And I'm going to make sure that the last character is a male, right? And I'm going to duplicate the money. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to duplicate the money. Now normally when it kicks you back down to story mode, it's going to basically try close the game and start the story mode back over. I'm going to try bypass that here now. I'm logged out of the other account I am, yeah. Sometimes it tries to force you back into the prologue. You know that way? It'll try to force you back into the prologue, so you'll have to close the app and load the game back up fresh. 2.5 trillion cannot be migrated to PS5. Only anything below 8 billion. So this account here is specifically like it's going to be for Xbox. But the account that I bought, this account here, has dead slots on it, and I don't want any fucking dead slots. And basically what dead slots are is when you have a special vehicle such as an aircraft on a car slot and you start seeing empty spaces in your normal garages, you know, and you go to buy a car and you're like, whoa, what's going on here? It says I have an empty space, but I can't buy a vehicle into it. And then you have to go around and you have to be like, right, what caused it? But if you guys buy an account, you won't know what you've done incorrectly. You don't know what vehicle you received incorrectly, so it's going to be a hell of a fucking time trying to find out what that is. Like, if you received an anti-aircraft trailer incorrectly, you'll have a dead slot. If you receive like any of the 8 special vehicles in the underground vehicle warehouse incorrectly, you'll have dead slots. So that if you've received them all incorrectly, you'll have 8. If you receive the facility vehicles such as the RCV, the Chennerberg, the tank, the thruster, if you receive any of them incorrectly, you'll have dead slots. You know, you receive planes using cars, you'll have dead slots on your account. Sometime. You mightn't see them right now, but you will have them eventually. You know. Yeah, you can get... The terabyte is a big one. But it does have its benefits as well, the terabyte. You know. It has its benefits if you dead slot your terabyte. You'll basically just having an empty space in your terabyte garage. It can be a good advantage. The RC car, that can be fixed though. You can use that, you can use the kill the bird method. There's methods on 7 Sins and that. If you use kill the bird, but don't, if you're doing that method and you spawn online with empty garages, don't buy vehicles into any other garage. Don't buy vehicles into, like, what'll happen is when you ring your mechanic will say, sorry, you can't do that, boss, you don't have any rides in the garages. Right, so you're basically in like a default state.
I'm on the
And
clock. I'll get back to it.
it'll say that you don't own a Bandito. And you can just go into like fucking over here. And you can go and buy one. And it'll allow you to buy it. But just don't buy cars into any other garages. I'll make a video on it eventually as well. I'll make a video on it. But this account here that I bought off Brown Tango, it has modded cars and stuff, but if I go to buy a motorbike, right, and this is why I don't recommend buying modded accounts off people. It's okay for some things, because like I know how to fix accounts and make them kind of right, you know, but when you don't know the history of the account, it makes things a lot worse. But like, as you can see, it says empty. You go to buy, not sold. You know, not sold. Now these could be caused by planes, it could be caused by receiving an anti-aircraft trailer incorrectly, could be like, you know, you just honestly don't know. Could be received by, you could end up with dead slots over a terabyte. Because what'll happen is, a lot of people, they'll use the Bogdan merge, they'll take their terabyte out of location. So what'll happen is they'll pull the terabyte using Bogdan, they'll drive the terabyte into the nightclub, right? And they'll have no terabyte inside of their terabyte garage, right? So what'll happen is you'll have, like, say, if I go to B4, I know there's a terabyte in here, right? There's also a terabyte in the B5, but there's a terabyte in here, alright? Now, I don't know if this terabyte is the original terabyte from the B5, or did Brown Tango just jump in this terabyte, say, right, and just make a change and duplicate it down to the terabyte garage. Alright, I'm not going to do it, right? But what happens is, when you guys pull your terabyte using Bogdan and you drive it into your nightclub, right? That terabyte has your terabyte slot on it, right? It has a slot tied to it, which is your original terabyte slot. And if you guys decide, when they tell you, like, made man tug or whatever, and he says you drive it into your nightclub and you use a unique bike, you have a motorcycle here, you push it down into your terabyte garage, you go down, you get the terabyte, or you get the motorcycle, you bring it to the LS Customs, you sell that bike, you get an empty space in your garage, and then you still have your terabyte in here. You still have your original terabyte, right? And then they say drive it outside, you know, make a change, drive it outside, disconnect your internet, and you'll see that you have a terabyte back in your terabyte garage. And then they tell you to go and buy a fucking car over this, right? And what happens is, you go down and you call out your terabyte, right? Or they tell you, even worse, to put a streetcar over it and blow it up. And then all of a sudden, you go down to B5 and your terabyte is stock. Because what happens is, it's never about the vehicle, it's only about the slot. So if I put this car, say, like I got a street car now, and this is originally the terabyte slot, and I put a fucking car over it, it's going to read the mods from the slot, and it's going to put them on the terabyte that's in B5. So what you want to do is, you want to make sure that whatever terabyte you're putting back into B5 is the terabyte that you extracted using Bogdan, because it has your original terabyte slot on top of it, you know? There is ways to fix it. There's ways to fix everything on this game, but it's just a fucking pain in the arse when it happens. And if you buy modded accounts off somebody and you don't know the history, it's a pain. Like, it's like me before, like, I got a dead slot on my account over a Cerberus. I received a Cerberus incorrectly, and I was like, where did this dead slot come from? So I started thinking, I was like, what did I receive incorrectly? And then I was like, fuck, a Cerberus. So I had to find what vehicle had the Cerberus slot tied to it. So the only way I could do that was to go around and blow up every single fucking elegy that I had on that account. And eventually, after overwriting every single elegy with streetcars, blowing them up, the slot basically became free. Because every time you destroy a streetcar, it has no insurance. So the slot was cleared. And then once the slot was cleared, I went to the arena shop, and I was able to purchase my Cerberus. You know? Just like if you receive planes using cars, and you put them planes in your hangar, you now have car slots inside your hangar, not where they're meant to be. And then you'll end up seeing empty spaces inside your garages. Your normal garages will have empty spaces, you know? And the only way to fix them is to get them modded planes out of there, destroy them, overwrite them with buzzards, and remove them from the hangar. But there's a downside to that as well, because it affects your daily cell limit if you hit the daily cell, you know? So the reason that I duplicated off my other donors is because I know my other donors don't have dead slots, and this account has 2.5 trillion on it, and I want to duplicate this, alright, onto my other account. And I want to take the outfits as well. Right, so we're going to leave GTA Online. We're going to log out of this. And we know that the receiver account has a mail online as the last one. Right, so I'm going to close that. And unfortunately, this is hella inconsistent, so it's a pain in the fucking ass. I have to get ready for work there now in a minute or so. So I don't even know if I have time to do this. Sorry about that there now, lads. Girlfriend came in, asked me if I want a coffee. Oh. Gonna try to hit this now and just... I sell accounts, yeah, but it's just the effort now of trying to make them. I have a ton of them there, like, I have a ton of them. It's just having to fucking get them set up right, you know. But I don't understand this thing of sellers selling accounts that have fucking dead slots. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. You're selling accounts that have dead spaces in garages that people don't know where them dead spaces came from, and then they have to go out of their way if they want to use it as a main account. They have to go out of their way to fucking try fix them, you know. When I do accounts, I make sure they don't have dead slots on them. I make sure 100%, like, you know. Because I just know the struggle from playing this game, that it, when I made mistakes in the past playing this. I fucked up accounts, you know. I fucked up accounts, and it's a nightmare to try and fix them. It's a nightmare. You get them dead spaces in your garage. It's a nightmare if you don't know where they came from or what caused them. It's a fucking nightmare, guys. Honest to God. You know, so I would not put someone through that shit. I would not put someone through having to fucking clean up a mess that I made and then sell the account and make money off it. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I personally would not do it. Like, it's just not me. I'd want to make sure that if I'm getting money for something, that, you know, I'm not hating on him. I'm not hating on the seller, Brown Tango. I have great time for him, but I don't know, he probably didn't even know the account has dead slots on it. But I'll be sure to message him on Instagram and leave him fucking know that he shouldn't be selling accounts that have dead slots on the account. Like, it's just, honestly, he shouldn't, you know. And I'm not going out of my way to try and fix them. Not a fucking hope. I could migrate, like, with 2.5 trillion, it don't go over to PS5. If it was on PlayStation, I could fix it, because I have a lot of stuff on there that I could do to fix it. But personally, I could not be bothered. I fixed, like, my main account. I had dead slots on my main. I fixed them. You know, if you make magic slots and stuff like that, and stuff happens with your magic slot, you make a bad magic slot, you'll get dead slots. You receive AA trailers, any special vehicles or anything like that, you'll get dead slots as well. It's just the way it is, you know. But it's like anything in life, you have to make mistakes to be able to correct where you went wrong, you know, and research about things. Especially with this game, it's never about the vehicle, it's only about the slot. And I recommend that you guys go check out Cash is King on YouTube. Alright, Cash is King. He's a great friend of mine, you know, he taught me a lot just from watching his streams and watching his videos. You know, you learn a lot. I recommend that you guys go check him out. Now, I keep getting this fucking alert every single time, like. Right, I have to try and time this perfectly now this time. Probably get syncing data. See, I'm trying to switch between YouTube as well and my stopwatch. So if you guys are writing messages and I don't respond straight away, I apologise. I have the stopwatch and YouTube open on my phone because I have netcode on the laptop and I'm not able to see the chat from OBS. It would be handy having two monitors, like, but I don't have the fucking space on this disc. Right, log in. Disconnect the internet, accept the alert, hit the right bumper. As soon as the online and the story mode go off the screen, go to count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reconnect the internet. 1, 2. Turn the controller off. I'm going to do 20 seconds and then 25. Turn the controller back on. Turn it back off. You see, like, with this new hotfix, this is a cunt to hit. You know, like, I'll probably have to end the stream there now in a minute, because I really have to get ready for work. I'll be pushing it otherwise. So I'm hoping that I can get this to work. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you just kind of fucking leave the game, do its thing. That's how I hit it there a few minutes ago. You know, like, I don't like lagging the internet connection, because, like, you're trying to load into a lobby. Like, why would you lag your internet when you're trying to load in? You know, that type of way, it just don't make any sense to me. People lagging their internet. Cut your Wi-Fi off. And then do the guy button 6 times. Re-enable your internet again. You know, anytime I try that, like, this is what happens. You know, like, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end the stream here, and I'll fucking do it later. I don't have time to be fucking doing this now, to be fair. Like, I honestly don't. I'll give it one more try. I'm probably going to get the Rockstar Game Services are unavailable alert again. This hotfix has fucked everything up. You know, like, it's like semi-patched. You know, like, you're trying it about 10, 15, 16 times before you get it to work for you. That's the way it is, like. Like, before I used to hit it, like, 90% of the time. Now I'm kind of hitting it about fucking, I'd say, roughly about 30% of the time. It's just a fucking pain in the arse. Honest to God, like. Honestly is. It's a pain. You migrate the account on PS5, that's what you do. You make them on Xbox, you wait 30 days and then you migrate them. You bring them over to PS5 then. But you can't migrate the 2.5 trillion to PS5, it can only go to Xbox. But I myself, I am going to try migrate a 2.5 trillion for the buzz. I'm going to try and see what happens. It's worth a shot, like, you know. It is worth a shot. Oh, you know what, fuck this. I cannot be arsed. I don't have the time for that now, honest to God. I'll do it when I come home. I couldn't be fucked. Honestly. Thanks anyone, thanks everyone that tuned in for the stream anyway, guys. I might do one later on, but as of right now, if you ask me, this thing is more or less patched. And I'd say Rockstar, if they implement another hotfix, is going to fuck us completely. So, yeah, guys, thanks you all for watching. I will see you all in my next video or stream. Peace out. I hope you all have a great day. It's been your boy Hutch HD, and I'm out. Bye-bye.